The goal of this video is to just infuriate you a little bit, because I think most of you guys are just taking life for granted. Life is not a game. This is a matter of life and death. Okay, this is not a game. Your life is very serious. Now, with that being said, like I said, the goal of this video is to infuriate you a little bit, is to just turn on that anger, not uncontrolled anger. I'm talking about that anger that you can use to channel into your future, or to channel into your craft, or into your work, so that you can work without getting tired. With that being said, I know maybe somewhere in the future I'll need this clip, right? Maybe in court or whatever. Today's topic is everyone's favorite topic: paper, moolah, guap. Okay, so let's dive right into the video, man. Everyone's favorite topic: moolah, guap, paper. Right? Now that we got that out of the way, so listen up. Do you know that money is printed? Hold on. Don't let that go over your head. Did you know that money is printed? Listen up. Money is printed. Meaning, I used to think, it's fair. I can work without complaining. This is a fair world, right? Money is created by God. So I can go to work with a happy smile. I'm bothered by nothing, because God creates, He can create money. And this is a fair world. That's what I used to think. Dumbass. Because I used to be a dumbass, right? While I was growing up. But that's not how the system is. Money is printed. Don't just think lightly. Don't just stop sleepwalking. Okay? Think about it for a minute. Money is printed. That's a profound saying. Money is printed. Think about it. Meaning there's some dummy next to a machine, right? All he has to do is just punch in some numbers like and out of nowhere, money appears. And us, we have to fucking work for that shit. Does that sound fair to you? Does that sound like the world that you want to live in? Does that sound like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to slave and work for this shit? Papers and coins that someone just prints out of nowhere. Money is printed. That's a fucking profound saying. Money is printed. Think about it. Don't just take it lightly. Money is printed. Meaning, there's some dummy next to a fucking machine. And us, we have to work for that shit. This is a fucking monopoly. This is a fucking scam. All of it is all a fucking lie, man. All of it, all they've told you of the things that they say, it's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking, this is a fucking propaganda fucking machine. This is all a fucking lie. How come we supposed to work for something that someone is printing out of nowhere? Listen up. No one, if it's water, I can understand, right? Because only God can create water. But this is fucking papers and coins. Where did I get those coins and papers? Papers, they come from trees. No one created trees. No man can create. That's why when you see these products, they say made in China, not created in China. Made in China means someone took material that God created and they made something out of it. No man can create. Okay, so money is printed. Money is printed. Get that through your thick ass skull. Money is printed. Okay, meaning we are not supposed to be slaving over something that's printed out of nowhere. This is printed. Imagine if you had a machine that prints money. Just imagine for a little bit. How will you think of the people who are slaving their lives, killing themselves over these papers and coins? You think, look, it's going to be funny to you. You think, oh, look at the slaves. Look at these peasants. They're working for something that I can create out of nowhere. Peasants, peons, slaves. They're working for something that I just press little buttons and it comes off. It has no value to the Federal Reserve. They print money out of nowhere. And we supposed to work for that shit. Is that a fucking fair world? It's a fucking monopoly. They're lying to us. It's all a fucking scam. The system is set all against us. They're not for us. These people, how are you going to wake up and see that these motherfuckers are against us? They are not for us. They hate us. Okay? All they want to do, it's all a game to them. This is all a fucking game to them. They think, oh, Our people are dying for this shit, papers and coins. Come on, papers and coins that they print out of nowhere, taking minerals or papers out of the trees that God created. It's all a fucking game. They are laughing at us. Okay, if you had that machine, you would think lowly of the people who are slaves for money. Money doesn't have any value. Money has no value. We as people give it value. Let's say we decide today, okay, us as people, all of us, the normal people that they look down on. Let's say we decide, including the people who have businesses, we decide, we come together and decide, you know what, we're no longer using money. Fuck that, they can keep their money. And we are going to use, what do I have here? So yeah, we're no longer using money now. Fuck money. The government can keep their fucking money. Now we're using this lighter, right? Using this lighter to trade off. This lighter is worth $2 million. Ta-da! We've broken the fucking system, and now we no longer need their money. They can keep their money. Like I said, money doesn't have value. We as people give it value. We think it has value because there's numbers printed on that shit, and we decide what it's worth. But if we change our mind and say, fuck that, they can keep that. Let's use this lighter. Now, this lighter is worth $2 million. We can use this, right, to trade off. And then you buy food with this. So, we've broken the fucking system. Money is printed. Never forget that. That's a fucking profound saying. That's a profound concept. Money is printed. I used to think only God can create this thing. But people just like us, normal people, just you and me, people who go to the toilet, the same toilet that we go to, they're printing money and they're making us work for this. So, does that sound good to you? Sounds fair? It's a fucking monopoly. It's a fucking scam. It's all a scam. They're lying to us. If you're not angry right now, there's no hope for you. There's no hope for you. If you're not pissed off out of that, you know, like we're supposed to work for something that they printing. How come? You're supposed to like wake up early in the morning when you don't want to go to work. Wake up and slave your life just to support your family, just to take care of your people for papers and coins that they are printing out of nowhere. So it's all a fucking scam. Money is not real. You don't have to pedestalize. You don't have to pedestalize money. There's nothing special about money. This is just papers and coins that they print out of nowhere. I hope this video makes you angry. I hope this video makes you to take the right action. Controlled anger. Remember that. Controlled anger. Don't do stupid things, okay? But be angry. You need your anger so that you can take the right action. Without anger, you cannot move. When you move, that's aggressive action. That's aggressive energy. You need anger to move. You need anger to change things. So you need to be infuriated by this video. You cannot take these concepts lightly. Money is printed. Let's go!